I'm Crystal, and I began my walk on the Camino Frances almost 2 weeks ago. First day on the Camino, and my nerves are already at an all-time high. I've been sharing with you on the vlog some of the most magical moments thus far. This is insane. This is so cool. Yet, the one thing I have found hard to capture while filming is the depth of introspection and lessons that each day brings.
I'm in devotion to my walk.
I feel really proud of myself. At first, I kept wanting to see epic landscapes or something grandiose to share with you. And while the Camino Frances definitely has its beauty, it's mainly wheat fields and farmland. Buen Camino! Which I'm realizing lends itself to the most difficult part of this experience, the inner work. Are my actions aligned with the values that I have? And that leads me to this week's episode on the vlog. I'm starting to navigate my way through why I'm really here. In a way, it feels a little lonely. I thought it was for one reason, but the more I walk, the more I realize there's something deeper going on. Some healing I didn't know I needed.
I'm having a really emotional day.
I'm letting it all move through me, and I'm looking forward to sharing this part of the journey with you. This is Vanhalla Adventures. Let's see what happens.
I am super just tired today. My body just wants to sleep. My ankle is still swollen. It's kind of hurting. It's very tender, but I just really wanted to sleep in today. I just really can't, because breakfast is usually between 6:30 to 7:30. Have to get your luggage down by 8. And so you're usually on the road before then or earlier. However, I am excited because today I'm going to the wine fountain right outside of Estella. So have some things to look forward to. And I know once I start walking, it's going to be amazing. And part of this experience is learning, devotion. I'm walking with the devotion. I'm in devotion to my walk, which creates dedication and discipline. And I've really been meditating on that. So it's going to be a great day.
Today, I first passed through the medieval old town of Estella, Spain, founded in 1099. There are also a plentiful amount of options for food in this town, including vegan and vegetarian food at the appropriately named Cafe Namaste, which is where I found myself this morning with Val and Claire once again.
I feel really good about our choices right now. Ladies, how do we feel?
Today, the big excitement on the trail is we're finally getting to Fonte del Vino, the famous wine fountain in Navarrete. I might be saying that wrong, I don't know, but check it out. This is not what I imagined it to look like, but cool nonetheless. Drink some wine, Claire?
Yeah. Oh my God. Ooh, okay, here we go. Here, I gotta see you.
Drinking the wine here is walking in the footsteps of those before us, and is a tradition of the Benedictine monks, and they go through about 100 liters of wine per day, and it's asked that you don't fill up your water jugs. Kind of like common knowledge is that you use your little shell to do it, or your hand, or just kind of drink from the fountain, not to get your mouth on it, but really a beautiful little stop that we had.
Ooh.
That's not bad at, 10 in the morning?
It's very nice.
I'm out of the shell. That was fun.
Yes.
After the wine fountain, the Camino passes through several smaller towns and into Logroño, one of the largest cities along the Camino and definitely one of the most liveliest. But instead of hanging out in the city, we decide to continue for another day on the trail. So coming out of Logroño, we almost got lost. We're doing fine. But the signage here is not great. Just a heads up for those that are going to be walking. So what I've been using is the Camino Ninja app. And the map part, you put in where you're starting from and where you're headed for the day. And then you can kind of get an idea of the kilometers and the elevation gain loss. But then there's a map on the bottom you can press. And it'll show you there's a red line. And even if you don't have signal, you can see where you are on in the map. And it might not say turn left, turn right. But you can pretty much navigate your way back to the red line. So it's something that I think for big cities especially is really helpful. Small villages and everything, it's the opposite of what I thought it would be. One of the few signs.
Wow! Don't drop your phone.
Yeah.
Catfish? I think maybe.
What? Oh my gosh. What? Whoa.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Alligator?
Wow, that was nuts. Oh, wow. Today, 29? 29?
29.
Ah, cool. This man has walked the Camino 7 times.
Sí,
7 times. That's incredible. Look at this. He is not messing around. This is amazing. He is El Peregrino. That's cool. I love meeting people on this journey. I think this is one of the best parts of the Camino is all the characters you meet. So originally when I started this walk, it was about celebration of me having healed my body, finally being able to travel to Europe and do this sort of physical activity, and to also find strength within myself and to feel independence as a solo traveler, just to kind of push myself outside my comfort zone and see how I could do on my own. Of course, I made friends on the way, but just without almost a safety net, I guess you would say, without having my husband here. But as I'm walking, I'm noticing how much stuff is coming up along with that. And one of the big things that I've been contemplating is, what do you want to be when you grow up? But more, who do I want to be? What do I want my legacy to be in the world? And it's something as I get older, I'm definitely thinking more about that. Like, how do I want to leave the world? How do I want to show up? And are my actions aligned with the values that I have? And even defining what my values are, and really walking with that today, and really kind of looking over my strengths and weaknesses as a human, and where I fall short. And I think I'm definitely in the muck of it right now, the past few days, of how I feel about myself. And but being in curiosity rather than judgment, and just feeling into that rather than putting too much pressure on myself. So that's what I'm walking with right now. So somewhere along the way, Val and Claire, I wouldn't say I lost them so much as I was just in my thoughts contemplating. And so I haven't seen them for, a good hour, I would say. And I'm almost to my stop. And I've looked behind from the top of the hill didn't see them, so I'm just gonna keep going. You weave in and out of each other's lives because you have different paces. Sometimes you might wait and stay with someone. Other times you just might want to go. Like today, that's my day. But inevitably, I know I'll see them again, but not everyone. And it's interesting because you don't always get people's information. I think I've got most of our crew that I started with. I have all their WhatsApp information, which is great, and we tag team, see where everybody's at, but some people I never see again. An interesting feeling. Okay, well, there's other people doing it. Doesn't make it a right choice or a good choice, but this apparently seems to be the way. Okay. It is only 11 o'clock and I'm already in Navarrete. This is probably the earliest I've gotten to a place. Really, I made great time today. So I just have to find the hostel that I booked. 29. Yeah. I got to my room nice and early. I cannot believe it is only, let's check the time, folks. 11:30, so I got here just after 11, and the young man at the reception carried my bag up for me. My gigantic gray whale bag. That's my nickname, I think. Gray whale. And if you're wondering, why did she bring so much stuff? I have all my camera gear. I travel full time. This is not my only trip, so it weighs like pretty hefty, 50 pounds at least. But this is a cute little room. Check it out. I even have a little veranda out here. That's so sweet. Let's check this baby out. Look at this. There's a little restaurant over here the guy said was pretty good, and some restaurants right down the street. And I can hang up my clothes. So if I want to wash them, a little bit loud when cars go by, but if I want to wash some clothes in the sink, I could just hang them right there. So I might just wash my underwear that I wore today. This is nice, and I think Val and Claire are only a little ways away, so I think I'm gonna chill out. I'm happy. This felt like a really easy day. I had a little uphill. It was just really beautiful. I like that I got to start the day with my friends. Then I had time to contemplate on my own, because that is, you know, one of the things I came here for. Finding amazing friends that I adore is of course a plus, but definitely working through some stuff. So it's nice to have that time alone for sure. So I think I'm just gonna chill out until they text me and probably see what happens next. So apparently today is First Communion is what I gathered, and the Spanish people seem to be very religious, and I guess this is a very important holiday. I'm not quite sure, but it is packed, and that's what all the bells were. Everybody's dressed up. All the families are taking pictures, so it is packed around here. But I did have an amazing vegan lunch, and I'm pretty stoked about that. But then everybody just swarmed the tables. But this has been pretty interesting to watch, just the differences in culture. Everybody's going out for drinks now and celebrating. It's really sweet to watch.
Ya con estos papos.
Gracias.
A ti, corazón.
Good morning, everyone. If you've been following along, you've seen all the issues that I had at the very beginning, going down to Zubiri, having to hike in
flip-flops, and then I've been wearing sandals every single day. Not flip-flops, they're Chaco sandals, and they've been really amazing. I haven't had any blisters, and I've been really comfortable. So I'm going to try wearing actual tennis shoes today that I picked up from the Camino Tech at the Camino store in Pamplona. But I just want to try it out today and see how things go. I'm going to bring my sandals with me as well. But I'm really trusting this will be a good walking day today to just kind of see where I'm at. And if not, I'll just switch back, and that's the way it is. But fingers crossed for today, everybody. Okay, let's get going.
I think one of the best things about getting on the trail semi-early is listening to all these birds. So beautiful. Well, turned out to be a little bit more beautiful after getting out of the city. Now I'm just in the middle of a bunch of, like, basically a giant vineyard. But I haven't seen one pilgrim, and I know I'm on the right path, in at least an hour. It's very quiet this morning. Seems like ever since Zubiri, there's really not that many people anymore. It's very odd. Either they must leave really early. I know there's usually a wave about 8:30 a.m., but I guess I'm a little early today. I'm in that like in-between time. I don't know. It's very odd though. In a way it feels a little lonely. Oh my gosh, rosemary is so nice. That's the best. Oh yeah, look who I found. She was right behind me. One of the sisters. Val is up ahead, already bust ahead, but we're going to walk to Nájera. Oh, that is so nice.
That is very cool.
Yeah, what is this?
But it might be a good place to go pee. Oh, you got your camera.
No, it's good.
Wow. Going around.
Not sure what this is, but it's cool. Still walking in the vineyards, in case you were curious. Still what we're doing.
Distante del recuerdo, perdido en la memoria, tiene un palabras pena que siempre es natural. Te queda el swing de tu historia.
Wow! That was such a treat. Gracias.
Gracias.
Wow, that was so beautiful.
And you like this in the middle of Nowhere. That's so wonderful.
That was the magic of
That
the
was
Camino.
Magic right there.
And
Yes.
right after that hill.
Nice gift.
See where we're headed. Thankfully, we're going to the same place. Hotel Hispano. Oh, shoot. Okay. It says 14 more minutes. You up for 14 more minutes?
Okay.
Just a little bit longer. Ready? I don't think we're going to come.
3 more kilometers every 6 kilometers. Just 3 more.
I feel like, though, it's not going to be
hills.
like the other day trying to get to Casa Magica. Oh, no. Another. It's just a slight uphill. You got this. Okay.
Oh, jeez, no.
My feet are starting to hurt, and I'm like almost sure I might have a blister. This last probably 3-5 kilometers is like pins and needles. Ah, we're here! Yes! Okay. Whew. Feeling very accomplished, but let's see what this foot situation is like after this whole week. Because this is probably one of the most real things about the Camino is how are your feet doing? This much mileage, walking on pretty much pavement, cobblestone, and rocks the entire time. Stuff gets serious, man. Oh, dang it, I have a blister. Shoot. I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but one of my toes was hurting during the entire hike. But I have moleskin on it. Let's see how this baby's doing. It has a blister too, even with the moleskin and the toe socks. Looks like I'm gonna need to do something about that. Okay, so got my feet all washed, and I have packed a bunch of different foot care stuff. So I think the best is to use some of this compeed right here. I'm just gonna wrap my toe, I think. I need to get food tonight, but besides that, I gotta stay off my feet. I really hope this works. I also have these little things. You can see that, they're little toe things. I'm not quite sure if I should also put that on. I was really feeling really good, except for that ankle thing. I was thinking, wow, I've done so great with my feet, but I'm gonna go get some food, see how these feet feel walking. Looks like Val and Claire, somewhere around here. I'll go meet up with them. Definitely limping though, definitely limping.
People name. Well, then Laverne and Shirley and Percy started having one baby. At one point, we had 19.
My toes. Okay, so definitely limping still. Val, you're doing good?
Better.
Val's better. Claire, how are you holding up?
My knee is going to tell me in the morning whether or not I'm walking.
Kathy, how about you?
Today was better than yesterday.
Okay. Finally see what people are talking about. I'm gonna go to bed and plan on hiking tomorrow. Just see what happens. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride this past week. This has been such an exciting time, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling. So I'll see you in probably a few days. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below and subscribe if you feel inclined. It does help me grow this channel. Lots of love, everybody. See you on the next one.